Hey everybody, welcome back to Critical Rocket with a new mech gameplay video. This one is of the Night Gyr, or Night Gyr, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's based on the Gear Falcon, or Gyr Falcon. Anyway, I'm sure someone will correct me on that. This is the Prime variant. So as you can see here in the mech lab, we've got the 2 PPCs in the left arm, the Ultra AC-10 in the right, and the medium pulses, 3 of which there are, split between the torsos and 1 in the head. So a pretty straightforward setup, and we're going to have a little bit of a jump across to the gameplay here. So, yeah, there's going to be a bit of an edit in this because there was a lot of me just trundling around waiting for the fight to start. So, you get to see the cockpit here, which I find a little disappointing. I thought the field of view might have been a bit better, given that the Night Gyr has a lot more window space on the front of it, especially in the concept and actually in the mech lab. And, yeah, unfortunately, not that great. The mech, for me, visually isn't that great, but it was never really a great looker in Battletech. It was mostly just a kill stompy mech. It's a 75 tonner, same as the Timberwolf, that is more than capable of bringing pain. The build was actually designed to have more weapons pod space than the Timberwolf, at the expense of things like maneuverability. It's slower than the Timby, and yeah, its one real quirk was its laser heat sinks, which in MWO they've decided that laser heat sinks pretty much give it a kind of 0 ambient temperature. You can already see that there on the heat scale as being 0 to 1%. Still doesn't stop it from overheating. I kind of feel that this mech is like the Hellbringer Prime in stock, for me personally. Incredibly hot, but very, very good damage potential. So yeah, if you do run it stock, which there's not going to be many people who do, just be mindful that the 2 PPCs, although powerful, will overheat you really fucking quickly. That side, I am actually quite impressed with this mech. This match highlights that for me. I wasn't particularly trying too hard. This match got a bit NASCAR-y at one point, where we were just kind of running around the dish, but yeah, I find that the setup for the lasers in the torsos are very good, very high mounted, which means the head and the 2 side torso pulse lasers can do brilliant shots at range, and I guess if you can wangle being able to get a couple of larger lasers in there for better range. Oh, this was me testing out to see if it glowed with laser heatsink. Sadly, the mech doesn't glow with laser heatsinks. I thought that was a real loss. I think visually PGI could have put that in for us, because I remember years ago the mechs used to glow when they got hit with lasers, and they took that out. Oh well, shame. Maybe they'll add it in the future. But that side, yeah, the laser points on the torsos and the head, really, really great. Fantastic little peek and shoot weapons, I found. Obviously, Clantech already having that nice range advantage over Innosphere stuff really helps. The Prime also has energy range quirks as well, so you know, any extra range you can get through modules and stuff, even better. I mean, I could see this thing being a nasty sniper. The left arm is quite low down, so you've got to be mindful of that, especially since that's where you might keep things like PPCs or maybe large pulses, that kind of thing. Stuff, and the same goes for the ballistic in the right arm. I didn't find as much use for the ballistics, but it wouldn't surprise me if someone finds like a neat setup for something like a Gauss Ultra AC-20, or just like maybe something dropping a bit to like AC-5s or LB-10, or switching up the AC-10 to an LBX-10. And yeah, it does have a ballistics cooldown buff, so if you want a rapid fire ballistic in that right arm, it could work out. So weight wise, you can probably put any kind of combination of weapons you feel, outside of obviously using missiles, but energy and ballistic you feel by just playing around with the weapons currently in it, and even at a risk of dropping some heat sinks, I wouldn't recommend it though. It is very hot. As you can see, the low slung ERPPC arm there, I had a really good view, but yeah, low slung, hit the ground. Personally, I recommend it. Actually, heavy mechs are already very popular in MechWarrior Online, and I actually see the Night Gyr as probably being a very good addition to the setup. Stock-wise, armor isn't too far off maximum. Currently, I would say probably one of its big drawbacks is, outside of the heat issues, is the CT is a bit like the Black Knights when it first came out. It's a little too big. It gets hit very easily. That was a bit of a problem. It sort of worried me when I only got sort of hit a few times, maybe 3 exchanges of fire against me, and I'd already been called out, while the rest of my mech was in pretty decent condition. So maybe they'll hotfix that, but if they don't, just be mindful your CT will be extremely vulnerable to any kind of pinpoint fire, especially from lasers, which did seem to strip the armor very quickly. That side, yeah, torso twisting, we'll probably deal with most of that anyway, and yeah, overall, I think the Night Gyr is a really good mech. Oh, my first skills coming here, I've got to comment on this. To see that Oxide, and I knew he was trying to go up behind this direwolf, because he was trying to, like, he was trying to harass. And, pop, there we go. Got his side torsos with both PPCs, and dealt with that Oxide. Lucky shot, really. If he'd been a little more aware that I was waiting for him, he probably would just easily dodge the shot. But I was very, very lucky when I got that one. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say about the Night Gyr. It's pretty good mech, but I'll discuss after the gameplay video the bits with the A and the B and the Prime quirks and all that stuff. It's what comes with the $20 pack, so see you after that bit.
Target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, so that was the gameplay section of the Night Gyr, so we are back with the Prime. I know some people probably wonder for the chassis series I'll be doing these, but I'll cover it now while I'm here. Let's have a look at at least for the A and B in the Prime, because I don't have the reinforcement package, nor do I have the Hero Night Gyr. This is literally the $20 pack, but we'll have a look at the quirks and stuff for this mech. So if we look at the Prime first, we can see that it comes with the XP bonus, because that's just standard. The external heat transfer bonus, so it's not affected by the external ambient temperature, and the Prime version has a ballistic cooldown bonus of 10% and an energy range bonus of about 5%, so clearly skewed toward more energy builds, and it is quite good. Energy hardpoints has 5 spread amongst the torsos, 1 in the side torso, each side 1 in the head, and 2 in that left arm. So keep that in mind, because you won't be able to put in particularly large weapons in the side torsos. You know, medium pulses do seem to work quite well. Now if we have a look at the A, which is this one here with the little missile pods. Now this version comes with a single ballistic slot again, 4 energy and 2 missiles, and this one has again ballistic velocity, increased speed, and missile cooldown, so you'll be firing your stones a bit quicker. I haven't looked at this one, this is completely raw, so 2 streak 6s, ultra AC-20 in the right arm, large pulse in the left, followed by 3 medium pulses, again 2 of them being in the left arm, 1 in the head. So yeah, probably want to keep your left side more protected, because most of your weaponry is going to be in that kind of area of your mech, and your ultra AC-20 is going to jam all the goddamn time. And as you can see, there's not really much else you can do with it. You could strip some stuff out, get the armor up there. It's pretty good though, to be honest, for what it is. You're already looking at 441 and 462 max armor on that one. And then if we look at the B variant, the only other one I have, which you can see here, this is kind of like the Kodiak 3. It's a 4 ballistics variant with an AMS slot. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, with stock being 2 LB2 X AC2s and 2 Gauss rifles. So it's, yeah, fairly straightforward. Gauss rifles are in the arms and the LB2s are in the side torso, sharing that location with the ammo. And as you can see, not much room to play with the LB2 ammo, and to be fair, there's only a single ton of LB2 ammo. You're only going to get 75 shots out of and as we know, that's going to run out quick with that rate of fire. 3 ton of Gauss ammo, I could see a lot of people playing around with this. Personally, I would probably just move the ammo into the arms for the Gauss, because, well, once you lose the arm, there's no point in having that ammo just rattling around in there. Again, being it's an omnimech, there's not much you can do with the whole moving around a bits and pieces, so you're kind of stuck with that. It'd be interesting to see what kind of builds people come up with for that. I'd be interested in seeing what kind of variants the B come out with. Obviously in the future, when I get my hands on the reinforcement versions, I will of course do chassis videos about them, just as I'll be doing chassis videos about the A and the B variant. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good week, and look forward to the Night Gyr lore video that I'll be doing as well. So have a good one. Critical Rocket signing out.